Cyberpunk Edgerunners has gained a rise in popularity since its debut on Netflix this year. This cyberpunk anime has even helped the gaming franchise gain much-needed momentum. Their story and characters are deep in their own way. In this episode, follow the events of Edgerunner David Martinez as we give you a small intro to this amazing character. Warning, there might be some spoilers ahead. Use caution. Without further ado, let me welcome you to the Cypunk feed. As stated by fandom, in his early life, David Martinez was born to Gloria Martinez and an unknown father. He grew up on the streets of Santo Domingo while living out of an apartment in Mega Building H4 in Arroyo. Due to his mother putting great effort into her job as an EMT for the Night City Medical Center, David was eligible for enrollment into the Arasaka Academy located in Corpo Plaza. After joining the academy, he began selling XBDs to classmates that he obtained from a Ripperdoc friend of his called Doc. A day in his life. One night, Martinez watched a brand new illegal brain dance that Doc obtained from Jimmy Kurosaki. The brain dance contained the death of the former new United States Armed Forces Lieutenant Colonel James Norris, who went cyber psycho a couple of hours prior. The following day, after finding his mother sleeping on the couch, the two talked about money problems regarding his school expenses and watched the news of James Norris's death, which included his mum carrying the body. Martinez caught a glimpse of a young woman on his way to school, who disappeared when he attempted to approach her. During that day's class, his outdated brain dance wreath spiked his classmates' wreaths because he had Doc install a faulty software update to save money. This caused an outrage among the students, Katsuo Tanaka in particular, the son of Tanaka, a high Arasaka executive. After the incident, David and his mother met with the academy's principal, who suggested that David could benefit from a change of environment as he did not fit in with his wealthier classmates. Gloria agreed to pay any monetary damages made. While driving home, the two of them became bystanders in an animal's assault on an Arasaka corporate vehicle, where they crashed into the corporate vehicle after it was blown up by a rocket. Martinez saw his mother lying motionless on the road after regaining consciousness. The trauma team arrived shortly after but ignored them for not being insured and only took the corporate client with them. David managed to bring his mother to a back alley clinic where she got stabilized. Martinez arrived back at the apartment with his mother's belongings and discovered that she had procured a military-grade Sandavista neural wear implant from the cyber psycho. David informed Doc about the implant and was told that it was worth around $10,000 on the black market. The next morning on his way to Corpo Plaza, Martinez saw that Tanaka and his friends were waiting for him while he was looking for the mysterious woman. They took him to a back alley where Tanaka beat him using a martial arts chip. Shortly after the fight, David received a call from the clinic that his mother had passed away and had to arrange a funeral for her. David, not being able to afford other options, chose to cremate her remains at an automated service that would dispense the ashes in a metal canister. Once home, while struggling with the loss of his mother, David received a call from Katsuo mocking him and his mother's death, which pushed him over the edge. Eventually, David left his apartment to visit Doc and convinced him to have the Sandavistan implanted into his body. How did he become an Edgerunner? Well, after being chipped in, David, while still expelled, returned the following day to the academy in search of a rematch with Katsuo. Utilizing his Sandavistan implant, David easily floored Katsuo with a single blow to the head and broke his nose. Once returned home, David stared at the urn holding his mother's ashes when he received a call from the academy's principal. The principal told David that his expulsion had been formally processed, but before the principal could end his sentence, David ended the conversation. The next morning, making his way to the academy, he noticed that the mysterious girl was aboard the N-Cart train, stealing shards from unsuspecting corporate employees on their way to city center. The woman attempted to also take David's shards, but was quickly intercepted by David utilizing his implant. He grasped her arm, which she shrugged off, and instead took him with her to the end of the cart, and interrogated David on why he was messing with her job. After a short discussion, the two came to an agreement to work together, Lucy taking on David as her trainee, and split their earnings 70-30. If you haven't seen the series, this is a brief introduction to the main character of the series. If you are planning to watch the anime, I highly suggest you do so. This anime brought me back to the cyberpunk 90s era of anime. Hopefully here we gave you an introduction to the character without delivering so many spoilers. So, what do you like about Cyberpunk Edgerunners? Leave a comment down below and don't forget to subscribe for more theories and info. This is your host. Welcome to the Cyberpunk feed.